Have you ever watched a clown stumble into the spotlight, juggling chaos with a grin, only to find the crowd cheering as they're handed the crown? Picture this: a bumbling fool, all bluster and no substance, rising to power while the wise stand baffled in the shadows. It's a scene that stings, isn't it? Yet it happens time and again. History's stage is littered with such absurdities, from tyrants to charlatans, leaving us to wonder, why do the most foolish rise to power? Hold tight, because what follows will peel back the layers of this paradox and ignite a spark within you to break free from its grip. Think about it. Why does the loudest voice, not the deepest mind, often seize the throne? It's not random. It's a dance as old as humanity itself. Machiavelli, that cunning observer of power, saw this clearly in the prince. He didn't flinch from the truth. People don't always choose the wisest leader. They're drawn to the boldest performer. His concept of virtue, the ability to adapt, manipulate, and project strength, reveals a brutal reality. The fool thrives not because they're brilliant, but because they master the art of illusion, dazzling the masses with confidence while the thoughtful hesitate. This isn't just ancient history. Look around you. The co-worker who brags their way to a promotion, the politician who spins lies with a smile. Sound familiar? Foolishness, cloaked in charisma, seduces us because it promises simplicity in a world of complexity. We're tired, aren't we? Tired of dissecting every decision. So we hand the reins to those who shout loudest, even if their hands tremble with incompetence. But here's the kicker. This isn't their triumph. It's our surrender. Are you ready to see how deep this rabbit hole goes? Now, let's dig into the mind of these fools. Psychologically, they often wield what you might call a shadow side. Unintegrated flaws like insecurity or narcissism, projected outward as bravado. The fool doesn't lead with wisdom. They lead with a desperate need to be seen. Picture a child banging a drum to drown out their fear. Power becomes that drum, and we, the audience, applaud the noise. Society amplifies this because we're wired to follow the alpha, the one who looks like they know the way, even if they're lost. Take a moment. When was the last time you cheered for someone's confidence over their competence? It's a trap we fall into daily. In relationships, we might tolerate a domineering partner who masks their flaws with charm. In communities, we elect the loudest voice at the town hall, ignoring the quiet genius in the back. The root? We fear the silence of self-reflection and crave the comfort of a leader who mirrors our avoidance. But ask yourself, are you feeding this cycle, or can you break it? Let's turn the lens on ourselves for a moment, because the fool's rise isn't just their doing. It's ours too. Why do we keep falling for the same trick? Nietzsche might point us to his concept of the herd instinct, our primal urge to conform, to follow the crowd, even when it's led by a charlatan. We're scared to stand alone, aren't we? Scared to be the one who questions, who doubts, who demands more. So we clap for the clown, hoping their noise will drown out our own insecurities. But what if we stopped? What if, instead of cheering, we dared to walk away? Imagine the silence that would follow, the kind that forces us to hear our own thoughts. Face the mirror we've been avoiding. That's where the real power lies. And in the next part, we'll see what happens when we let the fool's stage crumble. Here's where it stings. Every time we elevate a fool, we pay a price. Our trust erodes, our potential dims. Imagine a garden where the weeds grow tallest because we neglect the flowers. That's us, letting the brash outshine the brilliant, and the harvest is bitter. Machiavelli warned that power without substance leads to ruin. Think of fallen empires built on flattery rather than strategy. Today, we see it in crumbling institutions, where leaders prioritize image over integrity. In your own life, this plays out too. Have you ever followed a boss's reckless plan, only to watch it fail, yet they escape blame? Or stayed in a friendship where the loudest opinion drowns your voice? The cost is personal. It chips away at your self-worth, whispering that you're not enough to lead, to speak, to matter. But pause here. Does that whisper come from them, or from the part of you that stopped fighting? In the next part, will turn this around and arm you with a way out. Enough of the shadows. Let's light a fire. The solution lies in self-awareness. A mirror Machiavelli himself might have held up. Virtue isn't just for the cunning. It's for you, too. Adapt, yes, but with purpose. Cultivate your own strength, your own voice. Start small. Challenge a foolish opinion at work with facts, not fear. Speak up in that group where you've been silent. This isn't about overthrowing the fool. It's about refusing to bow. Psychologically, this is about integrating your shadow, as Jung urged. Face your doubts, your hesitations, and turn them into fuel. Practically, seek mentors who embody wisdom over noise. Read books, join discussions, build a tribe that values depth. Imagine yourself as a sculptor, chiseling away the doubts to reveal a leader within. Can you feel that power stirring? It's yours to claim, not theirs to steal. Now, let's get practical, because reclaiming your power isn't just a mindset, it's a daily fight. Start by curating your influences. Unfollow the noise on social media, those accounts that peddle empty promises and loud bravado. Replace them with voices that challenge you to think, philosophers, poets, thinkers who stood the test of time. Next, practice saying no. Yes, it's that simple. Say no to the meeting where the loudest fool dominates. No to the friend who thrives on drama. No to the inner voice that tells you to stay small. Each refusal is a brick in the fortress of your wisdom. And don't stop there. Write down your thoughts, your truths every day. Let them be messy, raw, but yours. Over time, you'll see a pattern emerge, a voice that's stronger, clearer, ready to lead. Are you ready to wield this arsenal and reshape your world? Let's see what that looks like in the next part. Picture this, a world where the wise rise because you helped lift them. You, no longer a spectator, but force, your ideas cutting to the fog of folly. It starts with you rejecting the clown's crown, choosing instead to build your own legacy. Every time you speak truth, every time you act with intent, you shift the tide. Society transforms when individuals do. History proves it, from quiet revolutionaries to bold reformers. This is your rebirth. Feel it, the weight of silence lifting, the strength of your voice growing. You're not just surviving the fools, you're outgrowing them. So, write in the comments, I choose wisdom. Subscribe to keep this journey alive. Explore more on how to wield your power. The stage is yours. Step up and let's build a world that honors the depth within us all.